Welcome back to another Terra Plays Terra video. Today's video, I do want to say, if you make it all the way to the very end after the credits, there will be a funny little CSHM blooper. But for today's video, what I really want to cover is the reopening of Terra console's customer support. There is so much little stuff and amazing stuff I'm excited to talk and bring to Terra console community in this video. So please share this video around, get it to your friends, get it to people playing Terra console, and get this message out because it is so important. Over the past months, the biggest thing I've been saying that I wish Terra console had was a way for us to contact the developers. And they have finally done that. Thank you, Terra console. Thank you so much. Not only am I thanking you for opening up this wonderful communication line, but I'm thanking you because I even had the amazing experience to talk with the customer support. And I want to talk about my experience because I think it's very important to get this information out to everyone. With that, if you haven't been noticing some of the stuff that they've been posting on their website, yes, customer support has been reopened. There are 3 ways to reach Terra console's customer support, and those ways are contacting them through Facebook at Terra Console Crafting. You can also contact them through Twitch, be sending them messages with Twitch Terra Console, or you can access their brand new Instagram they just made, which is also a Terra console Instagram. Within that, I can say I personally reached out to them through both Facebook and Instagram, and I was very happy that eventually I did get to speak to our representative, and this person was very kind, very nice to work with. I do want to let everyone know, when you first reach out to Terra console, it is going to prompt you with an automated message that they want to know your character, they want to know your region, and they want to have a brief idea what you want to talk to them about. That is just so that they can, understand who they're working with and kind of your suggestions and know who to send what information to. Now, when I spoke to this person, there are 4 things I wanted to go over, and I want to go over those 4 things in this video because it's things that I've said in previous Terra console videos I've made, especially if you've seen a recent one a while back was what Terra console really needs. And the first thing we spoke about was the shop. And I've always said that the reset scrolls are just behind, they're delayed. We have ones for like Rampaging Arcanine, but we never have one for some of the current dungeons. The response to this was that the team knows this and that they want to fix it as soon as they can. So this is something to look forward to, that they are looking at updating a lot of the useless items in the shop, and I'm so excited because that's something I think they could make a ton of money off of, and I think that's something the players we could all really use. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if there was a CAA reset scroll, I would be resetting it. I know a lot of us would be, and usually it's not that much money to buy, so I'm really excited to see those changes to the store coming. Another huge change that I talked to them about was the crit. I know a lot of classes like ninjas and sorks and archers and just berserkers even are having a horrible time with the crit chance, and due to diminished returns and all this stuff of issues. The response I got for this is that the development team knows about this issue and they are working super hard to resolve this as well. This is something that it seems like they want to resolve fairly soon, especially with the release of even upcoming harder dungeons and even CAA having a wild amount of crit resist. The devs know about this and they are working on a fix. The third thing I talked about was being able to lock our stigma stats. Now, my idea is that we would only be able to lock it once per roll, and every time you want to re-roll, you would have to relock the stigma. The devs apparently have been talking about this. Now, the response I got was that stigmas, they are not ready to update the system. This is not something in the close future, but maybe something down the road we can be excited about. Within that, the devs have thought about this. This has been on their mind, not just the player's mind. So, something we might be able to look forward to is a rework in stigmas, which I'm kind of super excited about. And the fourth thing I talked about was stuff with Cursed AI. The devs released a while back a note about Cursed AI's cage not working correctly. Now, I'm not going to get into the details because I don't fully know them, and I didn't fully talk about the details. I suggested what I thought was wrong, and I was informed that there is a fix to it, and that fix will be coming on March 9th. With that, I asked the customer support person I was talking to, so we are getting a patch on March 9th, and the response is yes. So I believe some of the stuff we were supposed to receive that we didn't, over, like if you saw last week's video, we were supposed to get a huge dungeon rework of HP and attack, and it kind of feels like Velik Sanctuary hard to get a rework of HP. Those bosses do feel a bit tankier, but everything else feels about the same. The loot feels about the same. Obviously, the loot in Velik Sanctuary is the same. So I want to say all of those exact changes are also potentially coming that March 9th patch. And when I asked about this, I was informed, yes, there is meant to be a patch on March 9th. And I was informed, yes, I can release it in this video. I was so happy to hear that the developers are 100% okay with these videos. And they actually seem to appreciate them. And that's just great to hear. Like, I know I've been saying a lot of things about wanting more communication and a lot of changes I'd like to see, and patch notes coming out quicker, or me getting them out first, or being able to just translate them. And it seems like the developers appreciate that, which is really awesome, and hopefully leads to even more great things. I did mention to them that if they ever want me to release stuff, that I am here and I am available for them, as well as I'd love to keep chatting with them about future changes. And I have been talking to a lot of people about updates that they want to see and changes they would like to see. And so, yeah, it's really cool that this line of communication that was severed at one time is now getting recreated. And I'm so happy that hopefully I can help that process along. Hopefully I could be someone in their back pocket, or they can be in my back pocket, and we can just bounce ideas off of them. They can give us ideas back. If they want to release anything through video, I offered, my services of just making videos and adding stuff to the video, and they were really happy about that. They appreciated it so much. And so I'm just really, really grateful to have this opportunity, and I really hope that this can keep growing and keep going in the direction it's going, because I think this is one of the biggest things Terra console has lacked over the last year. I've always been so happy about getting an update once a month, and now that we're getting communication running as well, I think we can expect some great, amazing things for this game. So, within that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to talk to customer support and you are shy and you want something asked, feel free to ask me if you feel more comfortable. I understand not everyone feels okay reaching out. Go ahead and put whatever you want in the comment section. If you don't, I have no problem reaching out to them, and I do want to keep reaching out to them. As I said, I do have quite a few ideas that I want to keep bouncing off of them. I just don't want to overload anyone, and I know everything takes time. So, but within that, feel free to ask me stuff, because I will gladly try to get things answered. I'll gladly try to help anything along. And within that, if you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe. If you got any questions or you want to make a general comment, go ahead and put that down in the comments. And as always, if you really want, go ahead and hit that like button. Within that, that's about all. If you want to see more Terra console content, I will be streaming Terra console every Thursday on Twitch at TS Terra from about 6 to 10 p.m. So that's about it. I hope to see you all in Aboria Gamers. Also, if you've made it this far, there is a blooper clip at the end of this video. Please wait to the very end and you'll get to see a friend and I actually both going over to kill CS hard mode avatar. Not just one, but you can see right now that 2 of them are spawned in together, and I just thought this was kind of funny and adorable that we were able to fight both of them at the same time. Kind of a cool little glitch now that CSHM is gone to show off. That's about it. Hope you all enjoyed.